Chapter 5, practice test, video number 4. This is page 1 of the non-calculator portion. They are asking us to find the cotangent, and they give us the sine and they give us cosine. Well, we know we have these relationships between sine and cosine. So I know that cosine divided by sine is going to give me my cotangent. All right, so I just merely need to divide these two values, rationalize, and I end up with this answer right here. Number 2, we're going to omit because we're not going to be able to get to trig identities this semester. Number 3 is actually a very rudimentary problem. They just want you to realize that sine and cosecant are reciprocals. What happens when I multiply two reciprocals together? I get 1. So the answer is 1. Number 4, we need to remember a smart trig class. This tells us where the trig functions are positive and where the trig functions are negative. All right, we're given two pieces of information. Cosine is 0. Greater than 0. That means it's positive. Well, where does that happen? Quadrant 1, quadrant 4. Cosecant, which is the inverse of sine, is supposed to be negative. Where does that happen? Quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Where are both of these guys true? Only in quadrant 4. And that's my answer. Okay, now for much of this non-calculator portion, if you are not 100% familiar with your unit circle, you are in trouble. All right, so all I have to do is I just have to look up this angle on my unit circle. Don't let the negative freak you out. The negative just means that we're going to rotate in the opposite direction. So let's rotate negative 4 pi over 6. Okay, there is one, what are we doing? 2 pi, negative 4 pi. I got that right? We need to, I think I might have a mistake here. We need to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're cool. All right. So that is coterminal with 4 pi over 3. And there's my mistake. 4 pi over 3. And what's our y-coordinate there? Negative square root of 3 over 2. And that is the sine, and that's what they're looking for. So that's my answer. Okay? Now then, they want to say, what is 5 pi over 3? Okay, that's the same thing if you want to count as 10 pi over 6. All right, let's look at our unit circle. 1 pi over 6, 2 pi over 6, 3 pi over 6, 4 pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, 8 pi over 6, 9 pi over 6, I think I'm miscounting, 10 pi over 6, 5 pi over 3, where did I screw up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Whew, long day. Okay, and we want the sine, which is the y-coordinate, negative square root of 3 over 2. So that is indeed coterminal with 5 pi over 3. And we just count on our unit circle, and there's our correct answer. Okay, problem number 7. All right, we're going to go to our unit circle again. Coterminal with 210, or 7 pi over 6. Now, our tangent is the sine divided by our cosine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 210, or 7 pi over 6, and that is going to be the y-coordinate divided by the x-coordinate. So 7 pi over 6, y-coordinate divided by x-coordinate. So we do our math, we do our cancellations, we do our rationalize the denominator, and this then is our correct answer. Number 8, same thing. I just found it easy to count or subtract or do whatever you need to do. That's coterminal with 30 degrees, or pi over 6. Tangent of pi over 6 is the y-coordinate divided by the x-coordinate at pi over 6. As you can see, if you don't know your unit circle, you're sunk. All right, so I do my math, rationalize my denominators. There's my answer. Okay, number 9 is just like the problem that we did in the calculator section. The key is the unit circle. The x-coordinate is the cosine, y-coordinate is sine. In this case, I want the cosine. I just literally write down the x-coordinate. 10 and 11, domain and range of the sine function. Well, we know that x is all reals. I can put any negative or positive or negative real value for x, and then the range will always fluctuate between these two amplitudes. And the default amplitude is 1. Okay, 2 different ways to solve this problem. It says use the even-odd properties. Well, what does that mean? It's an odd function, so sine of negative 120 is the same as negative sine of 120. I go to my unit circle. 120 degrees is the same thing as 2 pi over 3. Okay, and what is my y-coordinate? Root 3 over 2. So I plug that in here and throw a negative sign in it. If you wanted to, you could go negative 120 degrees. Let's see, there's 90. It's 210. Okay, negative 120. Yeah, right here. Right here. And look up the sign. That'll work also. This video's getting long. Where are we at? Oh, last one, 13. Okay, easiest way to do is find the coterminal angle, 180. Yet again, go to your unit circle at 180 degrees, or pi, and the tangent is the y-coordinate divided by the x-coordinate. That's what we have here. The answer is 0.